Hello guys, here we have the new soundbar from TCL X937U to do the deep unboxing. So we're checking the subwoofer now. We have 4 elastic pads underneath the subwoofer. The cabinet is thick wood, MDF. This is the cabinet inside the subwoofer. It's ported one. You see the port here, the electronics there. We see the power supply and the chipset for the Class D amplification, and this is the driver. So the cone, it's thick, I can see thick cone, paper, nice around here, very nice. You see the magnet, the spider here, very thick. So the driver, it's not a joke at all, it's very powerful for TCL. Probably this one plays very nice, produce very deep frequency. So it's 3 ohms. Magnet, it's like this. And the diameter from here and the diameter from here to here, all this is 8 inches. But if we measure, you see it's 8 inches as I said. I did it before. 8 plus inches, you see. But if we measure it from here, from surround to surround, it's 7 inches, but actually the effective surface, let's say, of this subwoofer, of this woofer, of this driver is 6.5 inches. Not bad for a subwoofer that belongs to a soundbar system. And here, this one, let's measure this as well. So it's at 2.5 inches. So the soundbar comes with 2 satellite rear or surround speakers. They receive power from external transformer. You are not plugging the surround channels speakers direct to the plug. You have to use a transformer, or you cannot charge them. You have to use this transformer. It's 24 volts, the transformer. And then the connection for the audio signal is wireless. So we pair with this button, and this switcher here we select left or right. So it doesn't matter the installation, where we put the speakers, then we can do the assign later on with this switcher here. So in front we have the same cover, the fiber, this one in front, and on top. These speakers, they are hosting 2 drivers, one on top, which is the Atmos. You see it here, the same diameter as the driver on the soundbar. The same exactly, the same type, the same driver exactly, 8 ohms says here. The electronics are down there. Here we see the same treatment for the audio. The box is totally isolated, closed, I mean. And this driver is you see, it's a full range driver, fires in front. You can position it as the amplification is down there. So you can position the speaker here behind this grill here is this driver. You can position the speaker towards to the listening position or to the walls in order to receive reflections. As you like, you have to practice and you have to experiment inside your listening room to find the best position. So the actual soundbar, it's 5.0 because the subwoofer, let's say it's not built-in. .2. The 2 is this Atmos drivers. You see this kind of hold loaded here, the inverted dome, here paper dome is from paper. It's the same even in the satellite speakers. So the 4 channels, the 4 Dolby Atmos channels, drivers, are identically the same. So this one here is from the satellite, from the rear speaker. So it's exactly the same in terms of size. So this oval racetrack driver, it's for the Ray Dance feature. So it's located in an angle, you see, and then we have all this compartment open here to fire the sound and then goes out to our room. It's like this. So when we have the sound bar, it's gonna play like this. The sound goes here, and this all surface reflects the sounds to their listening position, not only but to the whole room. So this is the 3 channels in front. The left, the center, I remove the center speakers, are the same, and the other side. So it's 2 ways speakers, 1 tweeter with a soft dome here, and 1 racetrack driver with paper cone and this special paper dust cap, which behaves a bit as a tweeter. So this is the driver for the high frequencies. You see the cables are very well treated with this foam all over, even the control cables protected with this foam in order to not interfere with the sound. So this is the tweeter, as we can see, the magnet on the back. This is the racetrack driver. You look at the back side, the huge magnet that we have here, and the metallic chassis. You see how beautiful it's designed, even in the back side. These drivers are placed in an isolated cabinet inside, plastic one, okay, hard plastic. All the sound bars are from plastic. So the same configuration repeats here, and the same for the 3rd channel. So we have 3 channels that are firing in front, 2 channels that are firing on the sides, and 2 channels that are firing up to the ceiling. The electronics are inside this compartment. I don't like to remove 20 plus screws just to see the boards. But this is a different approach from the TCL. TCL has covered all the electronics inside the soundbar and then goes the cover. This is the cabinet for the racetrack driver. You see inside. It's a totally isolated cabinet. Now there is a port here that goes inside. There is a port, and for the tweeter the same. The port is just to pass the cable. It's not a designed approach, I mean. This goes to the cover for the buttons. Here we have the display. It's not OLED or not LCD. It's LED, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. Nice drivers. Drivers are very big. So let's have a look on the back. On the back we notice that there are 3 HDMIs, 2 inputs and 1 output that serves as eARC to connect our television. So this is the way. This button is to connect. This button here that looks like Wi-Fi, it's to connect the surround, the rear speakers. We have an optical input, USB to charge to charge our devices or to play audio files, and this is the cable for the mains to provide energy to the soundbar. The design is the design has these lines, which is very nice to the eye. So on top we have a kind of a plastic fiber with one side has the logo of Dolby Atmos. In the center we have the logo of TCL and the 5 buttons. You see this cover. So here is one for the Dolby Atmos, and the front is like a grill in front, because we have a lot of drivers. In front is all over grill, and on the up side we have this. So it goes like this. You got the idea. Now I have to put everything in order. So I placed the subwoofer where it belongs, just to present to you that this subwoofer, you can cover it, it's like this when you buy it, but it's easily to remove the grill here if you like to watch how the moves of the cone. No other subwoofer from the consumer electronics, let's say Soundbars, is doing that. And the port is there in front, and huge big port in order to reduce the vibrations and the distortions, and of course we have to plug that on the main. So guys, that was the deep unboxing of the TCL soundbar. I'm gonna do the sound check in another video. X935 7.1.4 channels. Thanks for watching. It's the Ray Dance